Here's a look at the emini S&P for Thursday, August the 18th, 2011. At emini Day Trader, we always like to start by taking a look at the market profiles. This is today's profile here, and this is the one that happened yesterday. The one in the middle here is the sell-off that occurred overnight, and we were expecting a break. We didn't. We were still within the context of an intraday up auction, but we also knew that if the market were to hold below 85, that would switch to at least a sideways market, if not a down intraday bias. We really don't think the intraday bias is going to be fully in effect on a swing basis that could last for days or weeks until it gets below 1121. It did reach down to 1128 today, and certainly today was held in control by the sellers until we had that. What was it? It must have been about a 15-point bounce right at the very end of the day. But as the market moved down, we had areas around 76, had a bit of a bounce there. Then really the next one was around 50, 51. And when the market hit here, it actually took a nice little bounce of about 5 or 6 points, and then it really sold off once the news was released, and then it dropped some, well, I think it was about 20 points after that news came out. So a good down move, mostly in the overnight session, but certainly within the regular trading day as well. We're now looking at resistance in around 48. And the next resistance around 60, and then 61, and then 65. So the support that we're looking at right here, potential support anyway, is in around 31, and even today's low around 28, but the major one at 21. What we're looking at here are the profiles of the regular trading hours only. So you can see our trades here. The first trade we had today was just a beauty. We got short here at 55 1/4 and held that baby all the way down. Ended up by getting stopped out here. So we had a beautiful 14-point gain on the second half of our trade. Now, the volatility was pretty strong here, or even early in the day. I mean, even before that big sell-off. So we only traded a half-size position, but it obviously worked out very, very well. We had another short in here that unfortunately we did get stopped out on, and then we had a really nice short here, just touched up to our entry and then had a nice sell-off. The long trade that we had here we did not take in such a down market. Sideways with a red filter, we're not going to take that trade. And the same with this other, we had a long trade signaled here. It was very late in the day. We did not take that in the strong down mode. And the short trade that occurred right here was not taken because it was triggered just 10 minutes before the cash closing, and we really don't take a trade 15 minutes before the cash closing unless we're involved with a one-time frame activity, which obviously we did not have today. We had a swift sell-off and then a lot of two-time frames, so it was a different kind of market because of that. So we had a good result here today. Not often you're able to get 14 points on a single contract, but the market was moving down really swiftly and allowed us to do so. So it worked out really well. The areas, as I mentioned before, 31 and then 28, and then on the top side 48, and then 61 and 65. So we certainly have more of a down preference, but the market could certainly have a bounce. So watch to see if 48 holds. If 48 holds, then it's still pretty strongly in the down mode. If it starts to creep above 48, then look for 52. There may be some resistance, but then it could get right back up to today's high around 61. So that's really how we're looking at the market right now. So any questions or contact, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com, or go to our website at eminidaytrader.com, and our phone number is there. So always encourage you to contact us. We always enjoy hearing from you. Questions or comments, always welcome. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching the video, and no news tomorrow. So it could be interesting how this market responds to this big sell-off. on a day with no news. However, overseas news could obviously move the market, so be careful on that front. That'll be it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.